And hello YouTube. Today we got a USB Type-C connector, one of those. The website is not that one. I used to have a separate website for... Oh, we still have a separate website. Hold on 1 second here. The separate website is usbcrepair.com. The situation is that because of the labor shortages, I don't have enough staff here to work on those guys right here. And even some manufacturers were offered us hundreds and thousands of those laptops to repair, and I was like, it will take me a couple of years to just to fix all of your USB Type-C connectors on the amount they offered. So unfortunately, I can't take a huge load of, I can't even take one single board because I'm busy with power jack repairs, regular jack repairs, not USB Type-C jacks. This jack right here has 2 rows of pins. Oh, by the way, here it's gonna help if we're gonna put some lights on. This, not sure what Lenovo model it's from, but that's what it says on the motherboard right here. And I will ask the client to see what's the exact model. So the situation here is a good situation. There's no damage traces anywhere here. I already removed the connector. It's not that hard. You could watch a dozen of other videos on how to remove the USB Type-C connectors using the hot air. And the situation usually happens that the jack wasn't really damaged in my opinion, but it didn't really wanna power up the system. So my guess, even if I'm gonna put this guy right here onto this, it might not work simply because one of the voltage regulator components, probably this one or maybe that one right here, are fried, because when people start to wiggle it, that handshake chip or that handshake chip right here, they do go bad, and I don't have them. Could be that one. And I don't have them in stock. I don't know anybody who has them in stock. If somebody knows where to get them, and if it's if those are the guys that go bad, you know, leave a comment below, because this is this channel, you know, I could always find the parts for some parts. And when I point out to you, some people comment and they tell me where I could get them. But since it's Lenovo, some of those parts are proprietary and they're not really easy to get. So yeah, the best USB Type-C jacks to work on are the ones that have the pins going through the board. This one has pins laying down on top of the motherboard. The way how other clients, the way how other repair shops do it, they usually just put some solder right here, some solder right there, and then they melt it down using the hot air. All right, and once the hot air melts everything right here and right here, they usually put the jack on top. That's the proper way to do it. In my situation, what usually happens is some of those guys don't harden up enough, and everything just doesn't go exactly the way I plan it. So on this board, I would like to experiment on fixing this guy and see if I would be able to simply make it work. So yeah, let me try the way how other people do it. I usually do it slightly differently, and I will show you. Well, you know what, hold on. No, let me do it my way first, and if it doesn't work, I'll find another connector like that and attempt to repair it one more time. So to work on it using the hot air, I have to insulate the area around here one more time, because this area was insulated before. For the insulation, I'm just gonna use this 3M high temperature tape. You could see in my other videos, I'm always using this tape for USB Type-C repairs. Captain tape could be used on the side right here. No, I'm more than certain it's the whole thing not gonna work. Let's take a look. Hold on. Even if I'm gonna put the new jack, it's probably not gonna work. Here is an easy way to see it. Hold on 1 second here. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to unwire the wire. We got a second port right here. I'm not sure if that second port should charge the battery or not, but let's see if we're gonna get any voltage through this guy. Yeah, we do get the voltage. And the handshake shows 16 volts right there. No, 20 volts right there. 20 volts. So meaning the handshake chip isn't fried. So we get 20 volts like that, and we probably should get 20 volts like that. So that's an extremely good sign. Meaning technically, if I'm gonna do everything right on this repair, this guy should work. All right, so the light comes up, meaning the charging is there. So let's see if I can do it my way first, and then we're gonna let's go under the microscope. Alrighty, let's take a look. So this is on the left side, as you can see, that's the, hold on, like that. And oh, too bright. And it's like how you call it, the microscope is on a huge angle, and for some reason I lost an output. Hold on 1 second. Alrighty, so let's see what I can do here, and see if you're gonna be able to make it work. So okay, Yeah, let's see if it's gonna be doable. Alrighty, so here. Let's add some solder. Okay. Well, not exactly what I wanted to do, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, so okay. Alrighty, so the way how it's gonna go is we're gonna bring a hot air station right about here. So it's gonna be pointed exactly at the board, and so it would not take out anything else here. All right. Power up the hot air. Let's rotate the whole thing. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to find a fine let's see if this is already flowing. Nope, it doesn't flow. If it doesn't flow, that means it's not. Again, this is experimental repair on this. All right, let's see. The solder has to flow. All right, so it's kind of flows. Okay. So the next thing I want to do. So what I did was I dropped the connector in place right where the solder was flowing. All right. So now we set the hot air aside. Shut down the hot air. I apologize about vibrations. It's my hot air station that's pretty vibratable. And it didn't work out. The jack just fell off the... All right, so when I have it directly... All right, let's see if we can... Okay, let's see if we can do something like that. All right. Let's try one more time what everybody else uses. The technique that everybody else uses. Let's bring this guy all the way. Okay, all the way here. Alrighty, so we're trying one more time. Minimum airflow, some heat. Let's get the connector. And let's hope we're gonna be able to okay, I wonder if it's already flowing. It is definitely flowing. All right, so flowing or not flowing, this just doesn't work because the other part doesn't get heated up. And I mean the other part, the part of the connector itself does not get heated up. Alrighty, so finally the hot air shut down, so I'm able to put some flux around to see so that the solder would flow much easier. Okay, let's flip the board over. Let's put this guy. I insulate it from both sides so that the components on both sides won't be falling off the motherboard. Okay. This is all minus anyway, but just for the sake of it, I'm gonna make it look cute. Okay, so let's see if any of the components flew off the motherboard here. What's that right here? Or was it there before? Oh no, it's just glue on a component that's supposed to be sitting there in glue, so it's no big deal. All right, so on this side, I see that everything is all right. And what I need to do is I need to solder each one of those pins in the back. Let's see if I could just start soldering right here. That's too big. All right, let's try and add flux pretty much everywhere in the back. Let's see if we can. All right. All right. So I have to rotate the microscope so that I could see the rear pins. All right, as you can see, that's the problem of using the hot air, because if you overdo it, the whole plastic gonna melt. Let's see. All right. The whole plastic gonna melt, and I would not be able to point exactly what I need to solder, where I need to solder here. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I knew this stuff gonna happen sometime. Oh. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think this board gonna be fixable. Shoot. One of those little tiny guys came off the motherboard. And the second one came off. No. And there's usually no real way to solder them back. Oh, we will see in a second. Yeah, so you see why I covered the board in the back with the high temperature tape, because all of that. Okay, let's clean this thing up and see how well the solder. All right. Alrighty, I have some fine Q-tips. Have you seen a soldering job this good? Probably not. Let's see if, oh wait, hold on one second. I wonder if this is a good soldering job right there or not. Hold on. No, I mean, every single one is soldered just fine. Let me use some hot air to clean this thing up. All right, so looking from the high level, every single pin is soldered just fine. Yep. All right, let's power it up and see if it's gonna work. Alrighty, so the moment of truth. Let's see if this whole thing gonna power up or not. And we get 20 volts going through. 9.44 watts, 0.5 amps. All right. Here. I guess I need to rotate the camera this way. So this is the voltage reading. So 10.8 watts or 1 amp going through. Let's bend it a little bit. Yep, still going through. All right, so let's disconnect it like that. Let's see if we flip it over, if it's gonna go the other way. All right, we again get 20 volts. Oh, come on. And 0.4. So again, 10 watts going through. And the light comes on. All right, so 0.528 amps. Okay, so let's see how many amps we were getting here. 0.025, 0.47, 0.5, same, pretty much 10 watts going through. Like that. Let's disconnect it like that. Again, it's double-sided guy. Here, we connect it like this. Yep. Okay. So I'm surprised, but the whole thing does work. And yeah, I mean, I didn't expect this, but you see the jack itself got melted in the back right there. So the key is not to overheat the jack right here. And yeah, again, you have to kind of perfect this art, I guess. But again, I don't have time to work on those right now. Once I get an employer too, you know, I used to have a couple of employees, now I don't have anybody, for obvious reasons. Basically 2019 happened, 2020, 2021, labor shortage, so maybe one day people will come back to work. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you know which one fails here, this guy number 1 or this one number 2. Maybe this, no, nothing else could fail here. I would really appreciate it if you just make a comment. But yeah, as you can see, it does work. Current goes through, brand new jack. Thank you, and you guys have a good day. Thanks. Bye.